All right, guys, welcome back. And boy, we still got a mess over here. We got all kind of stuff going on, and motor sitting over there, and the bench is full. But all this will be put away very shortly. So I wanted to give you another update as to what's going on here. And we actually finished the wiring for the garage, and we got it all in conduit. Comes over. We got the light switches there, and we got our we have 3 double receptacles along this wall here, and there's actually 24 receptacles total in the garage. So yeah, we're doing good. And we got 3 along the back wall, and we got 3 along that side wall, and then we got 1 right there. So yeah, we're doing good. Just finished installing the fire extinguishers. We got 4, 1 in that corner, 1 in that corner back there, you can barely see it, and 1 right here behind the door if you have the door open, and then 1 right here on the side wall here. And the idea is to be able to save myself, and I'm not worried about the building. If there's a fire, I mean, I'm going to try and put it out, but the main reason is to save myself so I can get out. So from anywhere in the garage, I mean, you can make a beeline to one of the corners to get a fire extinguisher. And we got the LED lights. We're rocking those. Those came out perfect. We currently have the garage door unplugged because we're hooking up the sensor for the garage door. This is the sensor that shuts the door off or reverses the door if something runs underneath it or if there's something in the way. And what we're doing, I'll show you this. We got this corrugated wrap, and we're wrapping everything in that, doing a real nice job. Both sides are done like this. We'll come over, and then we got our Y. Just came back from Lowe's, had to get some more of the zip wrap to zip it up, and then some more of the little wire holders here to hold it up against the ceiling, so whenever the door opens it doesn't catch, which is what we did on this side, and came out really, really good. And for some reason, and I don't know why, but they had a lot of extra wire. The wire right where it hooks into the garage door opener, it was spooled up and wire tied, and then it was plumbed in. So we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to run it over. We're going to leave a little bit of a loop in there, just a little bit of one. That way, if we need to do some maintenance, it's not going to be real tight. I'm not going to have to worry about like stretching it or anything like that. I can uncoil it. I don't think we can see how we did that over here on this side. No, you can't really see. But yeah, really excited about how everything came out, and we're doing well, as projects go, they tend to expand, and so the thought is what we're going to do is right here where the press is. The press sits in this corner, but right along this wall right here, we're going to build a little shelf and attach it to the wall, and that shelf is going to have some bushings that we use whenever we use the press and things like this. This is a brass piece of brass that we can use to press on things where you don't have to worry about marring a steel surface. You can use this, and then you use the press and press that down. And we have a couple bushings and like a small piece of pipe and things like that. Things that we use with the press. And we're going to put a little shelf there, maybe even like a can of lube there. Because whenever you're pressing something on, sometimes you want a little bit of extra lube on there. A little bit of extra lube is never a bad idea, and no matter what you're doing, if you get my drift. But what else? Over here, we're going to have our metalworking table. That's going to set right here, and there's a grinder that hangs off the end of this, and then I have a drill press that's going to set on top of this. And we can plug those in right there. And then right here on this wall, I hope you can see this because it's really kind of bright outside. It's reflecting off the truck there. Right here, we're going to put like a little shelf, and we'll have some cut-in oil on there, and what do you call it? Probably like some air tool oil, and just some things that we need whenever we're around the drill press. You know, the drill press key will set in there, and it'll be just like a nice little shelf. And we'll have some regular you know, like WD-40 or something like that there too. You never know whenever you might need something like that, whenever you're drilling something out or what have you. But I'm also thinking about, they make these kind of small, they're small, they're about the size of an aerosol can, and they're fire extinguishers. So I thought about maybe put one on that shelf there. I don't know, you guys can let me know what you think about that. But check it out. We got all the paint done. And we are putting a TV right there, and probably building a little shelf there for like a laptop, and the Wi-Fi amplifier to set on, and the power supply for the laptop, and then we'll have the TV plumbed in there, and we'll use these outlets right here for that. And yeah, really excited. It's going to be a little while yet before it gets all put back together. And some of these small projects, like putting the TV up and things like that, we're not worried about that. We want to get the garage where we can actually use it. And then as time allows, we can add those little things right there. Although that little shelf back there for the drill press, that I'm going to do first, because that thing's heavy. It's a pain to kind of slide out. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that, well, the race cars look better. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that we have that we're going to put in there. Like, we got a small piece of tubing there we can use to press things on the sleeves, and we got this little guy and this thing here that I've used before, pressing things on and off. So we're going to move those out of that drawer there, and that drawer doesn't want to stay open because the floor slopes. I have to put a shim underneath each one of those wheels to get it level, and then it should stay shut. Those drawer slides were replaced, and they're not the original slides. All the drawers really stay shut really nice. I'll show you this real quick. It's a nice soft close. There we go. So they'll stay shut except for that one. And I got a really good deal on this. So I replaced the drawer slides, and that's the only problem. So we're just gonna shim that up to get it level, and it'll be fine. So yeah, it's looking good. Let me know in the comments what you think, guys.